Continuing with our roundup of the first match week at the World Cup, we're covering Group C now. Which match do we start with?
Do you want to start with the first shocker of the game, or you want to?
Yeah, let's start with the first shocker.
Wow.
Let's start with the first shocker. Yeah.
I'm surprised that this game is what made me think VAR should be scrapped.
Read out the scoreline. What's the score?
Scoreline for in the 10th minute, Messi scored a penalty.
Yep.
And then at the 49th minute, Al-Shehri hit it at the bottom left corner, which Martins wasn't able to catch.
Yep.
And at the 53rd minute, Al-Dasari hit a nasty-ass goal at the top corner and gave him a 2-1 win.
2-1 win for Saudi Arabia over Argentina. I don't think that there's a person alive that predicted this.
No, actually, do you know a person called Trainwrecks on Twitch?
No, I don't.
So
is it that clip where he goes like Saudi Arabia Argentina's gonna struggle against Saudi Arabia? Is it that?
I don't know. I didn't see the clip.
Because I think he was just saying that to like be able to clip it.
I didn't see the clip, but
because he said the same sort of thing about Japan and Germany. Like he said that about all the underdog teams. I think so. He might have just been doing that.
Trainwreck bet. So I didn't see like what he put out, like what he said, but damn it, let me see. But he did like put out a bet saying that like Saudi Arabia would win.
Okay.
And then he put out like 52 or 55K, something like that, and he got a 1.5 million return.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Good for him. Okay, well, I'm thinking about a different clip then, but like, good for him, man. Like, seriously, that's a huge call.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Way to get that.
Sorry, here we go. So he had Saudi Arabia to beat Argentina. He had Denmark and Tunisia to draw.
Yep.
Mexico and Poland to draw. And he also had France to beat Australia. He put in a 25K or almost 26K bet, and he won 1.5 mil.
Yep.
It's insane. Like how he put Saudi Arabia to win.
That is unbelievable. I think that Argentina maybe made some mistakes going into this one. I think selection wise. No. Relax.
I called it.
No, you did. No.
I said they were ass.
You're not even. Sorry.
I said they were ass.
No. Okay, no. I'm saying like within the squad that they have there.
Oh.
Like the players that just like I don't understand why you're starting Alejandro.
Oh, like starting 11?
Yeah, starting 11.
Oh, I thought you meant like what's it called? Like just bringing players in general.
No, they didn't miss anyone. This is their best squad.
I don't know, man.
This is their best team. No, Garnacho is not in their best team.
I'm not saying Garnacho is the best player. Don't get me wrong. Listen.
So then who do you need?
The thing is that the reason I'm saying like what's it called? Garnacho should have been picked is mostly because this team is one of the oldest teams.
That's not a problem.
That is a big problem.
That's not a problem.
I think that's a big problem.
Why?
And the reason why is that like when you don't have to start Garnacho. I'm not saying bring in Garnacho and start him like all games. I'm saying that have Garnacho in the subs. He's gonna be able to like he has the young legs. He has fresh legs.
That doesn't matter.
He's gonna go in on the left wing where Di Maria was so bad.
Di Maria was on the right.
He was on the left. I saw like on the formation wise he was on the left.
Okay.
Sorry, like Messi on the right, Di Maria on the left, and Natalia on the middle. But it's just the fact that like just bring him and sub him in at the last minutes. He will have a go at these players. Like we've seen him do it for United.
Other players will have a go at these players. Like it's not a unique attribute that.
No, but like it's just like it's just having a young pacey player. That's the thing.
There's no. I'm not getting into this right now. We're not having this debate again.
I just think they just need a young pacey player in that team just to like balance out the oldness.
I think that the mistake was starting Papu Gomez.
Yeah,
I think they should have had Messi play at the cam and had have like a different winger.
I don't know. I don't see any wingers that could have helped him out.
Probably Angel Correa. Maybe start Paulo Dybala at the 10 and put Messi out on the wing. Like seriously, there's options here.
Yeah, there is options, but
there's options here. Like the Alejandro Gomez thing I didn't get.
I personally think it would have been better if they they went 4-4-2. I forgot. I thought they went 4-3-3. But I still think like what's it called? They would have went with a 4-3-3. McAllister, he's used to the press. He's used to like playing that.
Yeah,
Brighton
he would
gameplay.
be the hardest working one in that lineup. Yeah. So like I'd give you that. Like maybe McAllister would have been a good shout there for them as well. Honestly, like it just looked wrong.
And the team didn't look nice, but they should have won just because of the fact that like VAR just fucked it up.
No, there was the mistake on that Lautaro Martinez goal. They zoomed in on the wrong player.
I don't get it. What is the point of VAR when
get rid of it.
getting the wrong thing?
Get rid of it.
At this point, I completely agree. Like when it was like a league thing, you'd be like, okay, it's 1 in 38 games. Like it's okay. But like when it's the World Cup, when it's like 1 in 7, and this 2 points could have been like the big difference maker for a country, I say scrap it. Get rid of it.
Get rid of it.
It makes no sense.
We've done this for 4 years now. We've had VAR since the last World Cup. We've done 4 years of it. Has it helped anything? Not really. No. We still get in these debates about calls. We still have arguments about what the rules are, essentially. Like, it's not made the game flow better. It's not. It's just not made the game better. It's made the game worse. So, like, why would you keep it? Like,
penalty-wise, it did help, but anything else is just shit.
It's just it's just a waste of time.
Yeah,
seriously,
no, I
agree.
It's
just a waste of time.
I agree, absolutely.
And I mean, like, listen, like it's now rough for Argentina because they did kind of get robbed, but that's not to take away from what Saudi Arabia did because it's still a huge result.
Absolutely, defensively they were nasty.
Yeah. Argentina are now facing down playing Poland and Mexico, which are arguably the two tougher games that they should from this group.
And they have momentum.
And those teams, well, I mean, they're not. Yeah, they got a bit of momentum. Like Argentina's got like a bit of an ego blow. Like their backs against the wall right now. Because if they go out and they get a draw against, I think is their next match Poland, or is it Mexico?
I think it should be Mexico.
It should be Mexico.
Yeah, it is Mexico.
If they go out and they get a draw against Mexico, they got 1 point through 2 games, which means that they have a must-win against Poland.
And that just depends on like how like Poland and Saudi Arabia is going to go out.
Yeah, well,
but it does not look good for them. It's something similar to what situation Iran is in.
Yeah,
it's almost the same.
That's the thing. It's like it could turn around.
Yeah,
it could turn around. Like I mean, Argentina could go out and win the next 2 games like 3-0, 3-0. Like we get no one would be shocked by 3-0, 3-0.
Yeah, exactly.
And they go through on 6 points, no problem. Like it's still like this isn't like the end of their tournament or anything. It's just it's a shock result.
Yeah, but defensively, do you think Romero should start or Martinez? Because Martinez came in and did a bit better than Romero what should have done.
It's tough to say because I mean I've always preferred Christian Romero in a back 3.
Yeah.
Because I think that he needs to have that. And like I don't like Otamendi. Just like I'll put that out there. I just don't like Otamendi. But like, man, I'd consider a back 3.
Back 3 would be good for them.
I'd consider
it would be a lot better for them
because you've got Acuna who gets really far forward.
Even Tagliafico, they just have 2 left wing backs.
Yeah, and then like go for like Angel Correa, who's played in that right wing back spot for Atletico Madrid before.
Probably.
He's played that position.
Even Molina and Montiel, they have wing backs, not full backs.
These guys can go out and they can get forward and stuff. Like I mean, and obviously up at the top end of the pitch, you've got Messi, you've got Lautaro Martinez, you've got Di Maria. Like these guys are not going to need.
And midfield wise, they're not the strongest.
They're not the strongest. I mean, like don't get me wrong, like DePaul and Paredes. Oh, blanking on that name. I was about to say Palacios.
Yeah.
Paredes are like they're a decent midfield pair, but like I think that they could do well with having a 3 at the back.
Yeah, absolutely.
With even with like a 3-4-3.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Just to get that support because I think that you need that right now. For this team.
Because defensively they were a bit they're a bit
all over the place. I mean Romero needs to be in a back 3.
Yeah, and Lisandro Martinez is like that dog. He's just gonna go at players. He doesn't care. So I think what's it called? You didn't like that phrase.
I'm not. It's fine. I'm not gonna give any compliment. I don't give compliments. I don't give compliments to Manchester United players. I just don't. Like it's.
Well, what's it called?
I'll give them credit where credit's due, but I'm not gonna.
There's also one more player that I want to name out. It's an Alvarez. Fernandez. Sorry, Fernandez.
Enzo Fernandez.
Enzo Fernandez. Yeah. Do you think he should be starting?
No.
No.
No, I still no. I go with the same midfield duo because they are definitely the 2 best.
Yeah, probably.
Like Enzo Fernandez, he's got a lot of upside. He came from River Plate, signed for Benfica, 20 million. He's a really really good player.
He is.
I just think that it's not the right.
And DePaul is the better options.
I think that DePaul and Paredes to start out. Fernandez is a good option from the bench. Talk about young legs. You want young legs.
No, absolutely.
He's a player that's going to come into the midfield and work his absolute balls off.
Exactly.
So I'd go with that. Like, I don't know. That's the thing. Is like you have such a short turnaround. Like it's not even like a full week between games, so you don't have time to work out like a 3 at the back system. So I think they're gonna have to keep going with the way they have.
Probably.
Papu Gomez, sit down, buddy. You're not.
Yeah.
No chance.
No, that Gomez was the worst decision they could have made.
I'd even start Julian Alvarez plays wing as well. Like maybe give him a shot.
He could play.
Or if you're gonna go 4-4-2, put Di Maria on one wing, Messi on one wing, go Alvarez and Martinez up top. Hey, the thing is, they have so many options. It's still good. It's still there for Argentina.
Yeah.
Like, people are like, oh, well, Argentina's not going to win the World Cup. Well, still could do it, you know?
Yeah, but
still could do it.
Before we go to the next game, I think Saudi Arabia's highline was like I saw this meme where Jurgen Klopp was like it was like when Jurgen Klopp sees Saudi's highline, he was just what?
Yeah, no. It was something. I mean, shout out to the Saudi Arabia coach. He coached Morocco at the last World Cup, I believe.
Let's see. I'm not too sure myself.
I believe it was Morocco at the last
It was Morocco.
Yeah, and he did a good job with them as well.
Yeah.
Like, they probably should have gone through.
Argentina had double digits offsides. That's crazy to me.
That is crazy.
Saudi had 1. I mean, makes sense. They didn't go attack that much, but 10-1.
Yeah,
that's a crazy comparison.
That is crazy. All right, moving on to the second game in Group C.
Yeah. So
Poland versus Mexico.
When I said mentality is a big thing, this is what I meant. After before the Saudi Arabia game, I thought Poland was gonna win, but then when Argentina lost, you could feel Mexico and Poland, they both had to do something to take advantage of this.
Yeah.
They didn't want to go out with the draw. They needed all 3 points, and they both went at it pretty well, in my opinion.
Yeah, they had a real good go at each other. They both played some pretty good attacking football. I think Mexico was lacking. They were lacking opposites. Mexico was creating, but they lacked a good finisher.
Yeah.
Whereas Poland was just lacking creativity.
Exactly.
They didn't create enough chances for Lewandowski, who was very well marshaled. I think Cesar Montes did a great job marshaling him for the whole match. But they just did not create enough for him to attack, and then Alexis Vega probably missed 2 or 3.
We're gonna talk about the World Cup legend,
Guillermo Ochoa.
Bro, this guy, man.
One of my favorite players of all time.
Has to be.
Some of my most vivid early football memories is 2014
Brazil?
World Cup. I think. So watching Guillermo Ochoa just emerge in that, I thought then I was oh, this guy's gonna be one of the best goalkeepers in the world.
He didn't make the
goes
moves.
away.
He went to Malaga after that World Cup, but it didn't work out for him. And
Malaga was in the mud at the time, though.
Okay, maybe, yeah. I'm not too sure what happened at Malaga. Okay, like I said, I'm not too sure what happened in Malaga, but I can from Malaga he didn't try to make his move bigger. He just went a little bit down, more comfortable.
Then he went to Granada, and
then Stade de Liège, and then now he's at Club America.
Yeah, Club America. Yeah, it's hey, he wants to do it for his country. Does it for his country. Good for him.
Yeah, exactly. But he will be remembered for sure.
Oh, he will be. He's a World Cup legend.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's a streets will never forget on the world stage kind of player.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think him and Shaqiri's in that criteria as well.
Yeah, no, Shaqiri, we'll get to him later on, but they're Shaqiri just in an international way. I can definitely see him a statue of him.
I mean, it's the streets will never forget ballers, right? I was so happy when he saved that Lewandowski penalty. Lewandowski should not be missing that penalty.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, you're the captain. You're the best player Poland's ever produced, probably.
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't think you have any I mean, Gareth Bale stepped up and did his.
Yeah.
And it was it wasn't even a great penalty. It wasn't that bad.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't a great penalty, but yeah, I mean, I think this Mexican team's actually they got a bit more quality to them than I gave them credit for. I mean, Raul Jimenez is not the same player he once was.
Yeah, unfortunately, after what's it called, the head injury, man, it's just it's so disappointing to see.
So disappointing. No, seriously, I mean, I don't have too much more to say about Mexico.
Yeah. And nothing much about Poland, to be honest. Szczesny made some good saves.
Yeah, he did. I mean, it's a 0-0 between Poland and Mexico. We're not gonna have too much to say about it. So that's gonna wrap us up for.
Yeah, but what's it called? I don't know. I'm looking at this team, and it's I see players that I think they should have started. Maybe Bednarek should have started, in my opinion.
Yeah, but they were defensively really solid.
Yeah, I don't know. There's some plays that you feel maybe what's it called, Milik or Piatek, maybe a second striker that could help out Lewandowski.
That might be a big difference maker. Would be having a second striker.
Because when you look at what's it called, when you look at
he couldn't find any space with Montes and Moreno.
Everyone was he was being marked.
It was,
and I think it could be similar to what what's it called, which team Czech did in the Euros, where Schick had much more space because he had the second striker next to him.
Yeah, no, I think they might need to do that.
Yeah. Anyways.
All right, that's going to wrap us up for Group C. We'll be moving on to Group D.
Mm-hmm.